Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. Your breaker for tonight's show.
Oh my God.
Likes long walks on the beach, candlelight dinners in his Patrick Mahomes jersey,
None are better than this one, the best quarterback in the world.
Oh, there
Patrick
he is.
Mahomes.
and staring at the messy posters over his bed, it's Kamen Entchev.
Hello and welcome to Ultimate Autographs. Kamen Entchev here with Rip Camelucci. Ready for a big show today. So much good stuff in the break room. We are down to 6 boxes left in the black and blue half and half. And we have 5 headliners, including 2 speed flexes. We have 6 boxes left also in the diamond helmets. Don't worry. There's not a third 6, just 6-6, not 666. Rip, don't you worry. We got a Brock Bowers speed flex. One of the coolest helmets I've ever seen in the final 6 boxes. Come and get that in the diamond helmets. And also, breaking news in the break room. Somehow something slipped through the cracks, but I can confirm. Did confirm with our production staff as well and our shipping department. There is actually a Tom Brady speed flex in the 1 in 4.
It's a 1 in 4 miracle.
Let's go. That military camo, military Brady speed flex in that series. So Brady in the 1 in 4, Bowers flex in the diamonds, 2 flexes in the black and blue. So much good stuff. Cannot wait to get started, Rip. How you doing this Wednesday afternoon?
I'm on fire, Common. We had a solid closeout to the 9 o'clock show.
I saw that.
We
yeah.
broke back into that black and blue half and half, or as I like to call it, the ampersand special. Hit that beautiful Drew Brees that, as long as your eyes are
thing is
working,
sick.
you can see it.
This thing is
Put
sick,
your sunglasses on.
This is absolutely sick.
Yeah.
Also, would be remiss to not say, I'll go back to the scene real quick. Oh, I just hate when that happens.
Demerits.
That always happens. Happy birthday to Messi, my dog. Let's go, Messi.
Happy birthday, Messi the dog.
One day after the soccer player. So shout out to Messi. He's watching at home, barking, woof, woof. Number 5 today. He's 5 today. Right?
Big 5.
The 5.
All right. Oh,
for Messi.
those are good years. Those are good years.
Good ears, man.
Yeah.
He's the best doggo out there. So we'll get the show started. 2 virtual dice looking for 6 or higher on the dice roll. We got ourselves, hey, speaking of Messi, Messi the soccer player, 10.
Oh.
10 for Messi. You know
5
it's going to be a lucky
plus
show
5
tonight.
equals 10.
Dice roll. Hey, we already got 20 people watching right now.
What's up,
Bobby
y'all?
Ward, get your butt in the break room right now, Bobby. Brock Bowers is still left. Only 6 boxes left, Bobby. Come and get the Brock, baby. Yes, I've been wondering where Bobby's been all week. with that Brock Bowers speed flex. So 10 on the dice roll. Let's see what the chase is for today's show. Yes, Bobby, get the Brock. Big Bobby Ward in the house. The best Raider today, Brock Bowers. Our chase is going to be the black and blue. Black and blue half and half here. An excellent, excellent chase. The B&B. Black and blue. So nothing is pre-filled yet, Rip? Is that correct?
Correctamundo.
So I'll do a top to bottom rundown. We'll start with this Brock Bowers. So Brady is probably the biggest name and the most valuable helmet, but the coolest looking helmet in the room, I would say, is this Brock Bowers, Bobby Ward.
Yeah.
Never before seen this exact helmet. It's got that Raiders skull. It's got the custom design. I know you and Mike I call you guys the resident artists on the staff.
Ooh,
how would you describe this? I don't even know what that pattern is, Rip.
It looks like the earth is cracking, honestly.
The earth is cracking, guys.
This thing terrifies me. I had nightmares last night about it. It's got the skull and cross chrome going on. It's intimidating. The visor alone makes me quake in my britches.
Nice. Makes me think of the old school Oakland Raider days with those crazy fans.
Yeah.
That infield ground from the A's. That is an incredible helmet. 6 boxes left. If you get in that double box, Bobby, that's actually a 1 in 3 chance it comes out in that box. Also in the last 6 boxes, we got 2 secondary headliners, Hall of Fame linebacker Brian Urlacher, and in my opinion, a future Hall of Fame running back, Shady LaShawn McCoy. A lot of good stuff in the practice squad. Man, ratios for days in the break room right now. Headliner ratios for days, man. We got ourselves in this practice squad 9 boxes left, and we got 5 headliners left. 3 of them are full-size authentic photo headliners. The 2 best receivers of this last generation, Tyreek Hill and Devontae Adams. We know we're pulling that Hill rave today. You're a Dolphin guy. A Cheetah rave is coming out today. That is a
matter of time.
Virtual guarantee in the break room when Rip is in here. Myles Garrett, Depoy a couple years ago. I was talking about it on the show yesterday. Look at Bruce Smith's 100 sack record. 200 sack record, rather.
Yes.
One of the few guys that could challenge that, Myles Garrett. Guy's a beast on that STS, the highest paid defensive player of all time for a reason. Steve Largent still available, secondary headliner, and Rodney Harrison, 5 in 9 chance with those 2 names. Here's the big breaking news into the break room. Breaking news. I have no idea, Rip, how this happened.
Dude.
But somehow this slipped through the cracks. I don't know how it was erased internally. I know we pulled the Brady bat, and apparently everyone thought it was the Brady helmet that went. But I can give you with 100% confirmation, done by the greatest production staff in the world, this Tom Brady helmet is in fact still left. The Brady helmet is still left. I've never seen that exact Brady lid. It's got that TB12 logo. This lid is worth north of $3,000. The greatest quarterback of all time, Tom Brady, in the final 15 boxes, 8 total headliners. If you're a Boston fan, this breaks for you. We have Brady, and we got Big Papi. Reggie Jackson stole the nickname Mr. October. If Reggie Jackson had not been out there, we would have called Big Papi Mr. October, because this dude, clutch.
Yep.
Maybe the greatest DH of all time, David Ortiz. We have Erling Haaland on the soccer ball, back to his Dortmund days, that Bundesliga soccer ball.
Bundesliga!
One of the best goal scorers in the world, Erling Haaland. Then we have a Hulk Hogan Funko Pop. One of the most iconic wrestlers ever, Hulk Hogan.
Brother.
One of the most popular names in sports. In fact, you're a game show guy, Rip. On the Game Show America Says, they polled the audience what they thought the 8 most expensive autographs in memorabilia were.
Ooh.
A lot of the answers were actually accurate. Michael Jordan was one of them. Tom Brady, Babe Ruth, names that were accurate. Now, Shaq's autograph obviously is worth a lot of money. All these autographs are. But it's not one of the 8 highest paid autographs out there. But that's what America thinks. What does that mean? You win a Shaq, you sell it for more than it's worth, you get your money's worth, right?
Perception is reality, baby.
That's exactly right. Chris Chelios, the longtime hockey star. This guy played well in his 40s. Such an icon. Ronald Acuna Jr., one of the best players in today's game in baseball. And then it's Dame time. Speaking of clutch time, Damian Lillard as well on the terrific secondary headliner. 8 and 15 chance, but the big news is that Thomas Edward Brady very much available in this 1 and 4.
Tommy Braids.
Yeah. I can't believe that nobody realized that Brady was still available.
Yeah,
So,
like not a single question. Like
yeah,
over,
let's
over
get
the
it
last couple
cracking.
days.
Vault, we have 3 boxes left. One of them is a Vault key, $100 plus a full-size helmet. Reps and Authentics in the Vault. Black and blue half and half. This is one. We have 6 boxes left, Rip, and this is not, I repeat, not a dramatization. This is not a made-up lie. It's the actual truth. 6 boxes left, 5 headliners left. 5 and 6 chance at a headliner. This insane Marshall Falk 2-tone chrome speed flex. Marshall. Terrific lid for the former 3-time Offensive Player of the Year, one of the best backs of all time. We have an Aiden Hutchinson secondary headliner that I could confirm Aiden Hutchinson is a speed flex. So that is very nice. Aiden Hutchinson, Line fans, come and get it. Then we got Josh Jacobs. You could pair that in the NFC North. One of the best backs in football. Hall of Fame running back Edgerrin James. And we also have Steve Young that's a photo headliner. So 6 boxes left, 5 headliners total, 2 speed flexes, 2 photo headliners. I do have a question if you guys are out there by chance. We've got ourselves in that quad, Brian Goner and Joseph Vitagliano. If you guys want to get 2 spots in a double, we can make that happen in the half and half. Bobby started that double box diamond. Jeff August says, I swear I thought the helmet was still there, but wasn't included in the breakdowns. Did the bat erase both Brady's LOL? I think the guys this weekend, we have really good staff here, but everyone's human. So there's a little miscommunication. As my fiance, a therapist, will say, the key to life is communicating, Rip. And bad communication results in bad things. A little miscommunication. We pulled the Brady bat, and somehow someone thought it was the Brady Speed Flex, and it got erased off the board.
So I pulled the Brady bat, and we
Yes.
made sure that Brady bat off the board.
Yeah.
But this is also kind of an example. Yes, some wires got crossed, but talk about an embarrassment of riches.
Yeah, right? Makes the series better.
We had 2 Bradys in one series.
It was not Collins.
No.
Jeff. He didn't work this weekend. That's why he's not doing Monday and Tuesday anymore. Not other opportunities. We're just kidding. We love Colin. It was definitely not Colin. We have 4 boxes left in the minis.
I'll blame Colin for plenty of other things.
Right. 2 double box breaks. We got 1 headliner, Eric Dickerson, the single season rushing record holder on that Ram mini. We have 6 to go in the jerseys. We have Jason Taylor, LaShawn McCoy, Mike Ditka, Nico Collins, Fred Warner. Got some of the best linebackers, receivers in the game. The coach, Mike Ditka. Then secondary headliner, Frank Gore. 6 headliners in the final 19 boxes. Captain 7227, if you want the detailed breakdown, you can rewind about 45 seconds to a minute, but I'll give you the quick lowdown on the practice squad. 9 boxes left. Myles Garrett authentic, Devontae Adams authentic, Tyreek Hill on that sick rave, Steve Largent, and Rodney Harrison. And then here's the best bang for the buck in the break room. Well, actually, now that the Brady's left, the best bang for the break room is that single in the 1 and 4. You get it for about a little over $200, a helmet worth over $3,000. But the second best bang for your buck, about $100 in the diamond single. Get this Brock Bowers Speed Flex, which could be worth north of $1,500, give or take, Rip, on these custom helmets. You find the right Raider fan, you can sell it for north of $1,500. You want to lowball it, call it $1,200, $1,100. Still worth a lot more than $100, no doubt about that. But I am very confident. If you're patient, you put this up online, you wait a while, it could go for $1,500, $2,000. Keep in mind, guys, if you're posting your helmets online, right now is the absolute worst time to get the best value, Rip. The best time during football season.
Yeah.
So what you're getting for these helmets right now versus what you'll get for them in 2-3 months, we could be talking about a few $100 difference on the market. So Get this beautiful, beautiful Brock Bowers Speedflex in the diamonds. We do have mystery boxes open. We have the jerseys as personals. Not the minis because we're only down to 4, but we get that new mini series in. We'll get you guys some new personals. College rep helmets still available. We only pulled Ricky Williams and Chris Olave. The rest of these are left. So many big names. The Cheetah on Oklahoma State. Couple Notre Dame lids. We got Bama. We got Georgia. Texas on the Earl Campbell. We got legends left and right in that college rep. We have the NFL rep. Speaking of legends, Bo Jackson, one of the best athletes ever. We got A.J. Green, Jameson Williams, some awesome receivers. And actually secondary headliners, Jalen Carter, Frank Gore, 5 headliners and 8 boxes in the Huddle Up replica helmets. We do have the headliner package, 1 mini, 1 jersey, 1 rep, 1 authentic, $1849.99. You get 4 headliner names at a pretty good price in that headliner package. So up to 38 people watching. I don't know if there was a memo sent out about the Brady or the Brock Bowers, but we're 6 to go on that diamond double, 3 to go in that quad 1 and 4. Got some action on that practice squad as well, 4 to go in the single guys. Let's get these breaks going, and let's ask some questions, Rip. This goes out to you, but more importantly, our terrific chat. So now that we have the Brady helmet in the room, does that change something? What is the best helmet in the break room currently? Because that is a loaded question because it depends on, are you looking to keep? Are you looking to sell?
Yep.
Are you looking to display? What team are you a fan of? Because, the easy answer is always Tom Brady, right? We're talking about a Speedflex, a custom Brady Speedflex. This is going for north of $3,000. This is value-wise the best in the break room. Here's the break page, Silver Flower. I'll drop our live break page link. This is where all the magic happens. UltimateAutographs.com. You purchase break spots. It's a 1 in 8 chance to win for every spot you buy. 1 in 4 chance in the 1 in 4. As it says here, this item is a live drawing. You're purchasing an item in a live break, not a guaranteed item. You can guarantee a couple things. If you buy all the break spots, 8 in the football breaks or 4 in the 1 in 4, you are guaranteed an item. That is the best way to get a guarantee, or you can buy a personal, you're guaranteed as well. Question for you, Silver Flower, what's your favorite squad? Because that helps us narrow down, the game and helps us get you the memorabilia that you so desire.
And optimal word there. It's game. You're not guaranteed, a win, much less the team you want. But as I like to say, this is all currency. Anything you win in here, that is currency to somebody, whether it's a trade chip, a flip chip, or for the PC,
As Herm Edwards would say, we play to win the game. Silver Flower's a Pats fan, so the best item for you is the Tom Brady. We have a single, double, and quad in the 1 in 4. Only 15 boxes left. This insane Tom Brady Speedflex is still left. By the way, if you're a Patriots fan, there's a chance you might be a Red Sox fan too. Big Papi also in this 1 in 4. We actually have the Larry Bird too, but we pulled that last night. It was worth it, Rip. That bird was sick. So, question for you in the chat.
Oh my God, that bird was sick? Did it have avian flu? Is it okay?
No.
Oh, the Larry. Okay, sorry. I need to listen better.
So, would you rather have this Brady custom Speedflex, which is worth the most money, or would you rather have this custom Brock Bowers Speedflex? Because I would say this personally, I think the Brock Bowers helmet looks cooler. Tom Brady's a bigger name, a better player, and worth more money. So that makes my decision close to impossible. But I'm going to go 1 and 1A, and I'm going to give the tiniest of edges to Tom Brady. Because it's Tom Brady, Rip. How about you? What would you rather have?
I'm in a position right now where I kind of need a Brady. Maybe flip that sucker, get a down payment on a new car.
Okay, yeah, you were talking about your car to me, so that makes sense.
Yeah, but that Bowers, if I have any enemies, I would win that Bowers and then use it to haunt people with it.
Okay.
Yeah,
respect.
absolutely.
Low-key, the other really good lid in the room is Marshall Faulk in that black and blue half and half. This thing is absolutely stunning. It's a chrome Speedflex. You've been around long enough now. I know you're one of our newer guys here, but you've been around long enough to see that the black and blue helmets look pretty darn good.
Dude, it's
Like,
negligible. Like,
It's negligible.
more often than not, we're searching for what it is. Like,
you
it
know
took Mike and I
why?
forever to find out what it was the problem there. But I like to say, I said it recently, we're all collectors here too. So like when we have a black and blue, it's because it's been deemed like if we were to have this, we would have an issue if it were full price.
I think, to be honest with you, we love to take care of our customers.
That's
We
all.
take care of our customers more than any company in the world. Our customer service team is renowned in the industry, the best customer service team by far, the best host by far, Ultimate Autographs, the king of helmets. But honest to God, the customers, they want things to be perfect. And the reason why the black and blue we're so stingent on these helmets is because we get customer service emails.
Yeah.
Every time someone's helmet's not perfect, someone sends an email to customer service. That is why we actually put some helmets in here that really shouldn't be in the black and blue. When I started 4 years ago, this helmet would not be in the black and blue, Rip. It would not be in the black and blue. But because we take care of our customers, that's why we put it in the black and blue.
That's right. We practice ethical braking here at
That's
Ultimate
right.
Autographs.
The Bowers looks better, but the Brady's definitely worth more, says Todd Reese. Yeah. Like I said, it's a tough call. Very, very tough call which one you guys ought to attack. We do have 6 to go in the Diamond Single, 6 to go in the Diamond Double, which actually, Rip, that's the second to last single and the second to last double. We get those done. We post one more single, one more double. Hasta luego diamonds, and then a brand new diamond series with brand new headliners.
That's right.
We also have 2 to go in that practice squad. Obviously, the Speed Flexes, the Brady helmet worth $3,000 plus dollars, the Brock worth over $1,000 to $2,000, depending on who you're talking to. Those still pretty cheap. 96 in a single for the Bowers. Obviously, about $200 in the 1 and 4. But you can actually get an authentic, which may not be $1,000, but we're looking at like $500, $600, $700. Myles Garrett, Devontae Adams, Tyreek Hill in that range, give or take, Rip, for less than $50. I mean, my favorite standard helmet in football memorabilia is the Rams helmet right now. I know everyone loves that old school Ram, but that's my favorite helmet. That Devontae Adams, that lid is absolutely breathtaking. Love the color scheme, and it looks cool on TV, but doesn't do it justice. You see that helmet in person, it feels like it should be a flash, a chrome, a specialty helmet, but that's just the standard Devontae Adams.
Yeah, it's different. It's different in person, no doubt.
Tyreek Hill on that Rave, the Cheetah. You look at the last 7-8 years, Rip, the 2 best receivers in the league, the top 2 guys in touchdown catches. We're looking at Tyreek Hill and Devontae Adams, the best of the best here. So 2 spots to go. We got the best defensive player in the league, arguably, as well. Myles Garrett in here on that STS. So let's get that practice squad done. That could be next. Although I always think big dogs might come in here and buy out the whole 1 and 4 or buy out the whole diamond. Like Cole Cernemark gets in here, 6 boxes left. Brock Bowers, Speedflex left. That double box will go in a hurry. We also have 3 headliners total in the diamonds. I know they're not photoed, but Brian Urlacher, one of the greatest linebackers of all time. And then LaShawn McCoy, very underrated, underappreciated running back. 15,000 yards combined, rushing and receiving, LaShawn McCoy. So, guys, what do you want to do? Rip and I could sit here for days and talk about the cool stuff. And, they listen to us. But, to quote my dog, it's his birthday today, Messi, he has selective listening, just like our customers. They listen to us selectively. They listen to each other all the time.
That's exactly what happened in the 9 o'clock show.
Yeah.
Mike and I, we were doing our thing. We were having a fun little draft of what was still available on the board. Rob Finch popped in the room, said, "Why on earth is this black and blue half and half not getting touched? What is happening here?"
And people got in.
Just like it was almost instantaneous. Y'all listen to each other 100% of the time.
Yeah, so guys, what do you want to break? You put it in the chat. There's 27 of you guys watching. You put it in the chat once you want to break. It'll break pretty darn quickly here in the room. So let us know, guys. I know, obviously, we got ourselves Bobby Ward looking for the Brock Bowers Bobby. How about you guys? Obviously, I know Silver Flower probably going to look for that Brady helmet. Eric Burns says, Lucky Man R's in the building. Good afternoon, guys.
That's me.
That's
I'm
you.
Lucky Man, Florida man.
Lucky Man R.
I'm Eric Burns' personal Florida man.
Well, so if Eric is so lucky with you breaking or even producing, then, that means, to me, Rip, no brainer, Eric gets in the 1 and 4 or the diamonds and gets the really big stuff. But he's the mini and jersey guy, which is okay as well. Eric Dickerson in the minis, obviously. Jason Taylor, LaShawn
Jason
McCoy.
Taylor's calling us right
with
now.
Rip.
With me
He's
here,
a Dolphin
the
guy.
Jason Taylor is only going to last so long.
So, I will say, though, personally, if Eric is watching a show that you're not on, he should go for the jerseys and minis. This is my personal opinion. Eric, don't have to listen to me. No problem at all if you don't. But if your really good luck charm is here,
Maximize the good luck charm.
you got to maximize the good luck, because you win a mini or a jersey with one spot, we could be looking at, $28. You get a jersey worth $200, $150. You're going to profit $100, $200 if you get a headliner, right? Same goes for the minis. You get in for $50, get a mini worth $200, $250, something like that. Profit $100, $200. Best case scenario. You get a diamond helmet, $96.
Yeah.
You win a Speed Flex worth over $1,000. $1,500, give or take, $1,200. You're profiting over $1,000 if you get in that break. So if that's your good luck charm, I would consider, just while Rip is here, if you're watching a show not with Rip, do your thing, minis and jerseys. But since Rip is so lucky, now's the time to maximize your profit, because that's the truth. The best stuff over time is in the diamonds, in the vault, in the 1 and 4. That's where, if you're playing with one spot, you're going to profit by far the most playing those breaks over time. Now, I get it. If you have less money, you want to get 2 spots, 4 spots. More spots give you better odds to win, which is why the minis and jerseys are up there for the guys that want to have the better odds. But if you're going to play with one spot only, you should never not play the diamonds or the 1 and 4. Those are the best bang for your buck in the break room by far.
Another great value is in the practice squad, which we are one away in the single for. Eric.
He's going to test more data.
That's what I like about it. That's why we're so simpatico. He's very data driven. He's got to find the trends. And of course, the shirt's got to be factored into that.
I love your shirt.
Thank you.
Your shirt
Thank you
looks
so
nice,
much.
man.
Yeah,
Looks nice.
I was talking with Jeff at our indoor field day, and I gotta re-up.
I like that.
Yeah. What else? How else would you describe what we did on Friday?
That's what it was.
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
True. I hit Mahomes the other day with 1 spot, says Tripod Todd. There you go. Sometimes all it takes is 1 to win, 1 to go in the practice squad. A great medium level break, $48 a spot. You can still get the authentic in that practice squad for $48. That could be worth hundreds of bucks. So that's a really good medium level entry point, the practice squad. We are sold out in the practice squad. That is coming up. We're talking about practice here in the break room. Practice squad single. Go ahead and drop me a box number. Single and ready to mingle, the practice squad break. All right. Things we love to see. Things we love to see. Who's got a number in the practice squad? Who's got a boxy? Show me the box number. And 6 to go in both the diamond double and the diamond single. As soon as that gets down to 4 to go, Rip, it's going to go pretty quickly.
I agree.
So if you're thinking about getting in the diamond, get those spots, get us at 4 to go, and we are sold out just like that. 17 coming up from Cap. That's
right.
Kenneth. Uh-oh, Rip. You know how I know 17 is going to be really good? We got 2 guys wanting 17.
Yes. Double match. Double
I'm
number
Tony
match.
Gonzalez and Kenneth Stanton. They're looking for number 17, Devontae Adams, in box 17, as we are talking about practice in the break room.
We are talking about practice.
We're talking about practice, baby. Ended up winning Steve Young with that card comment. Thanks again. Congrats, Ty. That awesome gift card he won for all the 3s the Pacers won. Congratulations. Or Pacers and Thunder made. I think the Pacers lost the series, but I think they made more 3s. I believe. I don't know what the final tally was, but I think they had more 3s. So Ty probably owes more of that to the Pacers.
And I believe the Pacers also did lose that series, but they possibly won more hearts.
They did. Definitely. They definitely won a lot of hearts, including mine. So that's a tough heart to win.
Same.
Especially
for the Eastern Conference guy like myself, took a lot. Took a lot for me to go, but they're fun.
Right? Rodney Tate in here, Matthew Norton, Kenneth Stanton, Willard Johnson, Ryan Garcia, and Tony Gonzalez. Now, I know, Kenneth and Tony, I know. They're not necessarily brand new, but Rodney, Matthew, Willard, Ryan, relatively new guys. Please let me know what team you like and how you heard about Ultimate Autographs. Now, let me know your squads. Who do you live and die with in the football world, right? What makes you wake up in the morning as a sports fan? RPG legend. What do you mean RPG? Is Ryan a guy you know? RPG, is that Ryan Garcia? I don't know. Apparently he's a legend, though, if that's what we're talking about.
RPG is a UFC fighter.
Oh, Ryan Garcia.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I see what you're talking about. I got you. 10 clicks for our spots. Good luck, guys. 10 on the dice roll today. 9 and 10. We got Matthew Norton up top. Matthew's got the NFC North. Kenneth's a Steeler fan, by the way. There we go. Got a lot of good Pittsburgh Steelers in the break room. Rodney Tate, NFC South. Ryan Garcia, NFC East. Willard Johnson, NFC West. Tony Gonzalez. I'm Tony Gonzalez, AFC North.
I'm
Matthew
Tony Gonzalez.
Norton, AFC South. Kenneth Stanton, AFC East. And Willard Johnson, AFC West. Showed him your one-shot magic, says Jeff. Ryan Garcia, the one-shot magician, apparently. Notorious RBG is Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Okay, Bob. Yeah, she's a terrific politician all those times. Obviously, not politician. She was part of the Supreme Court Justice. I saw the movie, actually, with Felicity Jones. Pretty good movie.
Okay.
So there you go. Willard's a Detroit fan. We have a ton of Lions in the break room.
Oh, yeah.
We've had an influx of Lion helmets lately. Went to a Detroit show recently. Last night, I pulled like 3 Lion helmets in the Anmore section. We had Jameson Williams. We had, I think it was David Montgomery. We could have Sam Laporta. Tons of Lions in the break room, Willard. But the best place for a Lion right now is Aiden Hutchinson. Black and blue, half and half. There's an Aiden Hutchinson Speed Flex with your name on it, Willard. Get in that black and blue, right? So, no huddle practice squad 14, 1-4 coming up. The 14th break and box 17. Box 17. What do we got here? What do we got here in the practice squad? This one is definitely not a mini helmet, Rip.
Indeed,
it's definitely not a mini helmet, I'll tell you that much. Oh, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Alrighty.
We have arguably the best defensive player in the league. How about Myles Garrett on the Browns? Salute to service. Defensive player of the year a couple years ago. The highest played defensive player in the league, Myles Garrett. Got that nice little smiley face right there. Awesome lid. 6-time Pro Bowler. 4-time All-Pro. 8 years in, already has 102.5 sacks. Myles Garrett. He's been first-team All-Pro 4 times. Second-team All-Pro twice. I'm kind of stuck between him and TJ. I might lean TJ, but he's either 1 or 2 when it comes to best defensive player in the league. Tony Gonzalez, Myles Garrett. That's good. Very good, Rip.
That's beautiful. He's got that excellent white marker that he used as well. Perfect for that.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Very, very clean. All right. Tony Gonzalez, Myles Garrett, authentic.
Off the board.
So we'll get that written up. And this is just the start of headliners. We'll have a headliner party today. Brock Bowers, Speedflex, Tom Brady, Speedflex. In case you missed it, guys, turns out that Tom Brady is in the 1-4. 1-4, 15 boxes left. Brady Speedflex is still left.
You thought the Brady Speedflex was dead, but he is risen.
Jeff August, this is why you watch our show, because I talk up Bruce Smith and Reggie White all the time personally. 200 sack machine, Bruce Smith. We've had him a lot more in the break room. So yes, we don't have Reggie White, obviously, because he passed away. There's not much Reggie White stuff out there, Rip. But yes, we talk about it plenty on this show. We respect the legends, Jeff August. This isn't
In
your
this house?
24-hour sports network. Maybe that talks about just the current things. We respect the legends in the break room, Rip.
In this house.
In this house, we respect the legends, Jeff August. You know that very well. Jeff has watched the show enough. Now, how much I talk up Bruce Smith, the guy's an icon.
My
And Reggie White, for that matter.
early memories of Reggie White was the first time watching football. I remember thinking like, oh, that's how you can do that position.
Yeah.
Like it was the first time. He was the first defensive end that actually like stuck out to me on screen. Like as a youth, as a child. That's how great he
White's
was,
a beast.
man. Absolutely.
We do talk about Bruce a little bit more just because we have him more in the break room.
Oh, yeah.
But Reggie White definitely is an icon, to say the least. Nice hit right there, Myles Garrett, which I will say 102 sacks. He plays another 8 years. It's not, more likely than not, he's not going to break it because he has to stay healthy all those years. But he's got an outside chance, Rip.
Yeah,
outside
absolutely.
chance of the 200, Myles Garrett.
And a trend that you do kind of see more and more is like some of the, especially defensive players, they'll kind of call it a career a little bit earlier sometimes. So, but that could be the draw to potentially sticking around. Is if you're within range of that record, if you can kind of smell that record.
You're going to play.
You want to maybe hang around. There's probably some contractual bonuses as well.
I think, too, like, part of it is, with the modern medicine these days, with, all the modern advances. We saw Tom Brady, who's in the 1-4, playing in his 40s. I know a little bit harder as a, defensive lineman that's taking all the hits, etc. But you can play to an older age now than ever before. We're seeing, Brady, Messi, LeBron, these guys defying the odds, Novak Djokovic. If he wants to get the record, he'll definitely have a legitimate chance, Myles Garrett. No doubt about that. He threw Chris Carter into Randall Cunningham to get a sack. My favorite highlight ever, says Jeff August. Yeah, he was a machine. Absolute machine, Reggie White. What are we going next? What are we doing next? In the Moon. Yeah, how dare he throw somebody into Warren Moon, Jeff? That's my boy. How dare he, Rip? That's not nice. Warren Moon. Respect the legend, Warren Moon.
You got to do what you got to do. You need that sack.
Uh-huh. So, guys, what are we doing? 29 of you guys watching. I'll give you guys a little insider hit. We have 6 to go on the diamond helmets. We get this down to 4 or less to go. Halfway there or more, Rip. It usually breaks within about 5 to 10 minutes. So you guys get 2 spots in the diamonds. Put us at 4 to go. This break will happen very, 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 very quickly. Besides the Brock Bowers, Bobby, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to just say some of the stuff we've seen so far. I've seen James Cook. I've seen Drake London. I've seen so many incredible and more hits. So really, it's 6 headliners left because everything is headliner worthy in the diamonds. But for the sake of, these people being photoed and secondary headliner creatures, we have a Brian Urlacher authentic, one of the greatest linebackers of all time, Brian Urlacher. Then LaShawn McCoy as well, terrific running back, Shady McCoy. 2 secondary headliners plus the Brock Bowers. So that Diamond Series does have some other good ones left, but you get some of those really, really good names in that and more section. These are things you don't want to sleep on, Rip. These helmets are really, really good. The diamonds are the all authentic helmets, but we only put the big names on the authentics, right? Like,
we're not
use the term filler. Obviously, Rip, everything in all our breaks is really good.
Yes.
But I'm going to be honest with you guys. You could get something in the menu or the jersey that isn't as big of a name. It is possible. Not in the diamonds, though. Everything in the diamonds is a iconic Hall of Famer, a current star, or some sort of sports
MVP,
sports
legend
hit. Like Ricky Williams we pulled last night, for example, with the split blunts, not carries inscription. That's a name that everyone loves, Ricky Williams, with an awesome inscription.
We had in the morning show, we had what is essentially equals a rookie auto, which rookie autos on the card market, they're some of the best you can get. We had a Colston Loveland. Like, that's the equivalent of a rookie
Let's
auto
go.
in this room. Like,
Hoping for big things from
Exactly.
Colston. Speaking of rookie autos, here's an equivalent of practically a rookie auto. The best rookie, arguably, last season. Led, rookie record for receiving yards by tight end, Brock Bowers here in the break room. That is a terrific, terrific lid right there. Brock Bowers. So, Bobby Ward, we're actually getting to the point where you might want to consider buying out the break as a Raider fan because you shoot your shot in here.
Yeah.
I know Bobby's got 2 spots in there in the double, but if he buys 6 more and he gets the whole double box break to himself, he has a 1 in 3 chance of Brock Bowers. So if he buys the double out and he gets the Bowers helmet plus another helmet, he's going to profit money-wise. But value is not where it's at. This is a PC item. He's going to keep this for the rest of his life, Rip. 1 in 3 chance you keep this for the rest of your life, Bobby. You might think about buying out the rest of that double box break, right? Don't want to have any regrets in life.
thinking about it.
Think about it. Brock Bowers, baby. So 36 of you guys watching the spinning helmet. I could actually watch the spin for the next 5 days, Rip. That's how nice this helmet is.
You find new stuff every time.
Right? The spinneroo here on the Ultimate Autographs microwave. I mean, let this sink in. We'll go full circle here in the break room. Brock Bowers broke the rookie record for receiving yards by tight end. Do you know whose record he broke, Rip? Are you aware?
The rookie record?
It's gonna shock you.
Yeah.
It's been forever.
Been forever.
Forever.
Kellen Winslow Sr.
Even older than that. He's in the break room currently.
Ditka.
Yes.
Dang.
Mike Ditka in the jerseys. Ditka, the football player, not the coach, right there in the jerseys,
That's
by the
right.
way, which are 3 left as well. So Mike Ditka had that rookie receiving record seemingly forever.
That's a long
until
time.
Brock Bowers came in and said, no. The record is mine, baby. And that's Brock Bowers with who? With Gardner Minshew, with Aiden O'Connell. He made those guys look somewhat serviceable. One of the worst quarterback rooms in the NFL, and Brock Bowers showed out anyway. Not to mention he was the clear number 1. Every team focusing on him, and they still couldn't stop him. No, I watched that Chiefs game. One of the best defenses in the league. Brock Bowers shredded the Chiefs. I think it was one of those Thursday night games. It was a show, man.
He hit him with the shredder.
He's an incredible football player, incredible helmet. We have 5 to go in that double box break in the diamonds, and we are 4 to go in the single box break. That'll be the second to last double, second to last single, and then we go ahead with a 1 more of each, then a brand new diamond series to follow, Rip.
That's right.
So
Ready to go when we are ready to go.
I know Bobby's on the edge of his seat hoping for Bowers. Bobby is traditionally the AFC West king. The king in the West. Not the king in the North, king in the West. But he usually gets Patrick Mahomes.
He's not a wicked witch, right?
He's not a wicked witch.
Okay.
Not that I know of.
Okay.
Not that I know of.
Let me check your slippers, Bobby.
So, who got in that double with Bobby?
That would be Cody Metcalf.
What's up, Cody? Mr. Metcalf in his house. Cody making moves in that double box. 1 more spot is all it takes, Rip. Once it's halfway there or more, it sells out almost immediately. So 1 more spot in that diamond double, and we are headed home on the home stretch here. We're like those horses at the Kentucky Derby on the diamonds.
Down the stretch.
Exactly right. So with every single second we're on the air, we get more customers tuning in.
Look at
How about that? Up to 30 people. We're about 22 a few minutes ago. Up to 30 people, guys. You guys don't stop, can't stop here in the break room.
Invite your friends. Invite your family.
That's actually really true, though, because I know we're always thinking like these helmets, this game, it's addicting. It's fun. I get it. You don't want to spend all your money. Well, how do you prevent yourself from buying 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 spots every time? You tell one of your friends, they get in the break with you, and you guys have fun together. What's up, Cody? There's Cody, 74 dog, Mr. Metcalf. He's a dog. He's a dog in the break room. Good to have you, Cody. Putting those diamonds at 5 to go in the double. And now 4 to go, so it's going to go quickly
That's
now.
right. Yeah, Cody, you're an influencer. You got Willard Johnson in there.
Look, as soon as we knock out a spot, the other spots follow pretty darn quickly, especially in these high-end breaks with the big names for sure.
It's like a waterfall almost.
He says, LOL, I need to get a hit. Your time could be now, Cody. What a hit. Imagine getting the Brock Bowers, Cody, with one spot. $200 in a double, roughly, depending on your state tax. $192 the general price without the tax for that Speed Flex robbery. And that's one that I would love to see today. I want to see this helmet in person. Want to see it in all of its glory, Rip. This awesome Brock Bowers Speed Flex. I'm actually shocked I didn't see it last night. We were on fire in the diamonds last night, and we pulled the Randy Moss, and then it seemed like they were done for the night. I'm actually shocked you didn't get to see it in the morning show.
So am I.
This has been around too long.
We started with a double in the diamond, and I thought once we got to 3 headliners, 6 boxes left, I thought we were off to the races. But, we had different plans and got the black and blue, 6 boxes, 5 headliners.
Yes. That's the other big series right now, guys. Black and blue, speaking of Speed Flexes, we have a beautiful Speed Flex that Marshall Faulk, one of the best running backs ever, part of that greatest show on turf. Without him, that team not the same. Bruce, Holt were awesome, but Marshall Faulk, with the running, with the receiving, made that whole offense go. That's out there. We also have a Steve Young authentic. You can double up, actually, in the double. Steve Young, Marshall Faulk, 1 spot, same break, 2 helmets. And then we have an Aiden Hutchinson Speed Flex. Lions Nation in the house here recently, looking for the Hutch. Aiden Hutchinson, I can confirm this is a Speed Flex. We have Edgerrin James as well, and Josh Jacobs. Speaking of awesome running backs, that break also could happen. That one's 8 to go in the double and 6 to go in the quad box break. And then, obviously, the biggest name in the break room, the biggest name in the history of football. How about Thomas Edward Brady? Brady on that military-style helmet. Tom Brady, back in the day, took some pay cuts, Rip. Took some pay cuts to get better teammates, to win more Super Bowls. Not taking pay cuts anymore.
He said, Fox Sports?
And says, charge you for an autograph? You want my autograph? Give me $2,000. I'm like, what? What'd you say? $2,000?
Whoa, that kind of hurts.
Yeah, right? So the custom Speed Flex, we're looking at a lid worth north of $3,000. Awesome Brady Speed Flex. The greatest quarterback to ever play the game, Tom Brady. And actually, what's crazy about Brady, he's still relevant today with the Fox football contract.
Yep.
Not going to fade into the darkness. He's going to be relevant for years to come, Tom Brady.
All of the sponsorships and endorsements he has. Also, commercials. Also, ownership in the Las Vegas Raiders.
With Brock
Bowers.
Full circle. 3 to go in the doubles, says Bobby Ward.
That's right,
Let's
Bobby.
go, Bobby.
You did that. You got it to 3 to go.
Bobby's
Bobby.
making moves. Bobby Ward. It's easy to be a closer in life. It's easy to be the guy that's following everyone else. To be the starter in life is the difficult part, Rip.
It is.
To be the leader, to get things started. Well, Bobby got it started. We're 3 to go now on that double. Bob sent me a photo of a helmet he got signed last Friday. I'm just going to go on the limb and guess it's going to be Eli Manning, Chad Powers helmet. Knowing Bob, that's what it's going to be. It is Eli Manning, Chad Powers. I was right. You see? Do I know Bob?
Way to suck all the tension out of the room. Bob was obviously very excited about this.
I love Bob. I just know he loves Eli Manning. I know he was there last Friday. The Chad Powers helmet. Very cool, Bob.
It's a very cool story, too.
Yeah. There's actually going to be a series about it.
Yes.
There's going to be a series. I'm going to watch it.
Gosling going to be in that or something?
Oh, Ryan Gosling. You mean Ken? You mean Ken?
I'm just Ken, okay?
You mean the guy that was terrible and remember the Titans couldn't stop anybody as a defensive back? That guy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, you're really shading Ryan Gosling here. Come on. He wore that sweet jacket in Drive. How can you give him guff?
Terrific actor, just not a football player, apparently. Well. 2 to go, guys, in that double box. 2 to go in the diamond double. I'll make it easy. Drop it in. What did I say, Rip? As soon as we got the 4 to go quick, well, it's going quick. Diamond double, here's the link. Diamond double, 2 spots left. Let's close it out.
Big Burns. That's what's up, my guy.
Uh-oh. He's testing that rip theory.
Yes, he is.
He's putting it to the test.
Okie dokie.
Let's get ripping, baby. Let's go, Eric. That's hey. Look, if he gets the Brock Bowers Speed Flex, I'm actually happy for you when you host and produce, and concerned for everybody else because he might never play again. He's like, is Rip on? If Rip is on, I'm playing.
What's the schedule this week?
Well, Rip is usually on in the AM, except for Saturday nights.
Yep.
Saturday
And,
nights with Joe.
Upcoming Mondays, I'll be on in the afternoon.
Yeah,
Upcoming
12 and
Mondays.
3.
Yes.
Yeah, it is not the AM. See, I'm such a different sleep schedule, Rip. I wake up at 10 or 11, so like for the longest time, I call this the morning show, the noon show. But now it's not the morning show anymore because there's a show before it. They're like 9 a.m. shows. I was like, we got to hire someone else. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not coming for no 9 a.m.
Can't
shows.
do it.
So 2 to go in that diamond double. Brock Bowers, Brian Urlacher, LaShawn McCoy. Terrific running back, Shady McCoy. 15,000 yards combined rushing and receiving. Obviously, Brian Urlacher, a guy ahead of his time, Rip. He's, speedy linebacker. Now, these days, a lot of the guys are speedy. Back then, he was one of the few guys that would actually, cover a running back or a tight end and do okay.
He could
hold
fill a
his
hole
own.
and cover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he was also a safety in college, too. So that makes sense from Urlacher. Also returned kicks, Brian Urlacher at New Mexico. He was a jack of all trades. So 2 to go. Now here's that lid we're talking about, guys. Maybe the best tight end in football already. Obviously, Kittle, Kelsey, Mark Andrews getting a little bit older. The next generation led by this man, Brock Bowers. I think Sam Laporta is really good as well. Although Laporta is going to lose some numbers because there's a lot of mouths to feed. With the Raiders, there's not a lot of mouths to feed. Their offense has a lack of talent problems, so they'll feed this guy every time. Sold out, 1 to go.
That's right.
So, guys, we're right there on the doorstep. 1 lone spot to go. Who's going to close us up in the diamond double? We got some action on that 1 and 4 double as well. 3 spots to go. Did that new Patriot fan get in, Rip?
Ooh, good question.
Yeah.
What was the name there? Silver Flower, potentially. Silver Flower. Are you Kenneth Wilkowski?
Maybe.
Possibly.
3
orders in?
Maybe.
Could be.
Could be.
Who knows?
Someone's in for the Brady, which, Bowers will probably be the first chase. I'm going to guess Brady would be the next chase, Rip.
Logically, yes.
Logically, that makes sense. We're always chasing Brady, especially with 15 boxes left. We won't leave that Brady alone for long.
There's also the Hutch flex in there. Not saying to be chased over Brady, but
Well, there's less boxes in the black
less
and blue.
boxes in the black and blue, better ratios, and current player, you're going to see his values spike during the regular season. He may have been memory hold coming off an injury, but you could have somebody winning comeback player of the year and defensive player of the year in the same season.
Well, literally, you stole what I was about to say.
Well,
Thief.
yes. Thievery.
Rip. Are you inside my head?
I'm in your head taking your thoughts.
I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 1,000,000. What am I thinking?
4,500.
8, my favorite number.
Close
I'm always
enough.
thinking 8.
Close enough.
Michael Convey, I think, closed us up in the diamond double. Thank you, Michael. So we'll put up 1 more double in this series. We have that single that's up, and we'll have 1 more single afterwards.
There's Ken.
There he is. Ken's in for the Brady. Ken looking for Brady in that 1 and 4. We do have Big Poppy as well if you're a Boston area fan. But if you're a Brady fan, I mean, there's a lot of Brady fans everywhere, right? Don't have to be from New England or Florida or Michigan. Everybody loves Brady. And some people hate him. So, that's part of being famous, Rip. You get some love, you get some hate.
Win it to taunt people. You don't win it to taunt your enemies.
Right? Diamond double coming up. Diamond double number 10. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers. Bobby Ward Jr., Cody Metcalf, Willard Johnson, Bobby Ward again, Eric Burns, George Williamson, and Michael Convey.
That last double is up.
Okay. So Ken is all Boston, which In that case, my man, we got a Big Papi in there too. Big Papi, David Ortiz bat in that 1-4 as well. So we got Boston football, Boston baseball. Moral of the story, we got you covered, my man. 14 and 22 coming up in the Diamonds. 14 and 22. Thank you, guys. Obviously, if the Brock Bowers does not come out, Rip, that next single, that next double are going to go super duper fast. Super duper fast, as we say, right? Faster than the flash, the speed of light. So let's get folks randomized here. AFC West, the hot spot. 1 in 3 chance at Brock Bowers in this break. Also, though, a 2 in 3 chance it's not in this break. So you might want to get your spots in the next break, right? Ken's got those fingers crossed. So Ken's in that double box. Obviously, Ken, I'm not going to spend your money for you, but I have a potential best case scenario for Ken. If he buys a second spot in that double, he can get the football spot with one spot and the baseball spot with the other and get Brady and Papi both.
That's the way you do it.
It's not bad. 10 clicks here, 9 and 10. It is Willard Johnson in the NFC North. Hey, Willard! Lions fan in the North. How about that? He's like, give me one of them Sam Laporta and more hits. Give me that Sam Laporta. Eric Burns. Here's the test, Eric. Here's the test, NFC South. Michael Vick filler, Rip. That could be in there.
Could be in there. We did Drake London earlier.
George Williamson in the NFC East. Michael Convey in the NFC West. We got Cody Metcalf in the AFC North. Bobby Ward Jr., AFC South. Bobby, AFC East. And Bobby, you got the spot for the Bowers. 1 in 3 chance Bobby Ward is going to snag the Brock Bowers speed flex here. And before anyone asks in the chat, Rip, I'm going to save everybody some time. If Bobby wins the Brock Bowers, he will not trade it, guys. He's a Raider fan. He's keeping it. That's a PC item, a centerpiece item. You will not get that helmet in a trade if Bobby wins it.
It's a stone cold lock right there.
Yeah, I'm just going to save you guys the time to ask, what can you trade for it? Nothing.
Save him the keystrokes.
Yes, don't even bother asking Bobby for a trade. He's a Raider fan. Bobby says, come on, Bowers. Come on, Brock. Ooh, this is actually one of the most, in my opinion, underrated players in football history. You take the rushing yards, the receiving yards, 15,000 total. LaShawn McCoy
shaded,
on
baby.
the Eagle Authentic. George Williamson, congrats on your LaShawn McCoy Authentic. That is very, very nice, George. Terrific helmet, Shady McCoy. So, 6-time Pro Bowler, a couple All-Pros for McCoy, a couple Super Bowl titles, the 2010s All-Decade team, led the league in rushing yards once, rushing touchdowns another time. Awesome back for George. All right, Mr. Williamson. I like that one, Rip. That's a good hit. That's a good hit. Rightfully so. Dattaboy George Williamson.
Made in the shade. Shady McCoy. After this fantastic break, we are gonna have a jersey party.
What's up, boys, says George. Well, here's what's up. You won a helmet, George. That's what's up.
Well done.
4 to go in that diamond single, and then we got 8 to go in the last double box. I love that, Shady McCoy, says George. Yeah, terrific lid. So my last job, I worked in Missouri at Columbia CBS station. We ventured a little bit in the depths of Kansas City to cover the Chiefs. I was in the locker room, and the funniest guy in the Chief locker room was LaShawn McCoy.
Really?
He wore leopard spotted boxers. I think it was like cheetah boxers or whatever, or jaguar boxers. The guy was a hoot. It was him, Travis Kelce, and Frank Clark was no longer with the team. He was also a hoot. Those guys were hilarious in the locker room.
Well, that's the podcast I want to listen to.
Yeah, right? So he's also does a good job on TV. He's an analyst these days, LaShawn McCoy.
Oh,
He works, I think he works for NFL Network Network,
Okay,
or was it
okay.
FS1? I think it's NFL Network.
Okay.
But he does a good job on television, McCoy.
Nice.
He's a big defender of Mahomes, so that's why I like him. He's a big Mahomes guy. You know, I mean, it's hard not to be a Mahomes guy, but every analyst has their guy they like to, bump up even more. He's a big Mahomes guy. I bet you do, George. George says love double ups too. I bet you do. Maybe get another NFC East hit. Maybe a Cowboy, a Giant, Washington player perhaps. That's what the double box breaks are for, double ups. They are for double ups. All right, let's see here. Oh, okay. We got the orange Brian Urlacher with the Hall of Fame 18 inscription. One of the best linebackers of all time. Willard Johnson is a Lion fan. But hey, he'll take a W. He's getting a great bear, Brian Urlacher. Brian Urlacher made me rethink everything in life, Rip. I had an Urlacher jersey, my first football jersey. I was a Madden guy growing up. Urlacher got on the NFL 2K3 cover, and I changed over just for that 1 year, just because Urlacher was on the cover. We're talking about an iconic player, 8-time Pro Bowler, 4-time All-Pro. He was a Defensive Player of the Year, a Defensive Rookie of the Year. Awesome lid right there. Over 1,000 solo tackles, 41 and a half career sacks as a middle linebacker, too. So awesome lid, Willard. Brian Urlacher. So, 4 boxes left. Brock Bowers still out there, guys. 50% chance he's in that double box break. Now's where we think about buying out the double, Rip.
Yep.
The single box break is very, very close. We are down to just 4 to go in the single. So let's see Brock this show. Let's see the Bowers here in the room. We'll definitely see it with, 102 only. 4 boxes left. Adding to the data surrounded by winners, good juju. Nice hit, guys. He was close.
Yep.
He was in the NFC South.
That's an Eric Burns sandwich right there.
All right. So George will trade the McCoy for Urlacher if interested. So Willard let him know. That's actually a pretty even trade, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Hall of Fame linebacker for possibly a Hall of Fame running back. I think McCoy will get in. But he's one of those cases, Rip, where it might take a while. He's right on that, borderline. But if you're looking at, his impact as a receiver as well, looking at a couple of championships, a bunch of All-Pros, I would probably say about a 55% chance LaShawn McCoy will get in the Hall of Fame.
I could see that. I could see, look, the Philly contingent is very loud, as any Philadelphia fan will tell you. So, yeah, I don't think he's going to have any problem garnering the support. Just hook me up with that YouTube highlight reel, and
it's nice.
That's all I need.
So basically, if you watch YouTube highlights of LaShawn McCoy, because I saw a highlight online, and for a second I thought it was Saquon Barkley.
Ooh.
It's basically the same player, but the Eagles' offensive line now is even better. So it makes it a lot easier for stats. So no thanks, says Willard. So Willard's going to keep the Urlacher, who is already a Pro Football Hall of Famer. Personal preference. For me, I'm a Bears fan, so I'd rather have the Urlacher personally. But LaShawn McCoy, definitely a pretty fair trade offer on that trade. Yes, it is available. Adam, Brady is available. I know Adam doesn't listen, which if you don't listen to the show, you miss out on so many tidbits, Rip. I offer secret wheel spins that I don't write about, so I definitely encourage Adam to get some headphones, Rip. Okay. And you can listen to us some AirPods, but I know he's not listening, which is why we always show off those graphics, because the graphics speak 1,000 words. Brady is left 100%. Mistake was from this weekend. We pulled bat, not helmet, and there was confusion. So Tom Brady is left, confirmed with our customer service and production staff.
Should we just not have 2 Bradys in a series anymore?
No, we want 2 Bradys.
All right, I guess.
We want 2 Bradys. Singles sold out, I see, right?
Yes, sir.
Diamond singles coming up.
Also the jersey.
Oh,
break as
jersey
well.
is first, actually.
Jersey's first.
Okay, never mind. We go in order. I'm so pumped about the diamonds, I forgot.
Me too, but you know, we got to have our veggies before we eat our steak.
Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Mom. I'm gonna leave this
You're welcome,
Urlacher out.
Kamen.
Thanks, Mom. All right. So who's got a box number for the jerseys? Eric, Willard, Brian, and Timothy. Box number 4, Los Jerseys here. And then the next diamond single is up. So we have the single and the double, the last 2 breaks in the series. Jersey number 10, Common and Rip, says Timothy. Sounds like a plan. Stan, 10 is available. So we'll do 10 for the jerseys. Oh, what was that? And this will be 11 will be left. Perfect. Thank you, Rip. The Messi number. Hey, it's my dog's birthday. Messi. Named after the soccer player. Messi, Messi, Messi. I'm seeing 10s all around, Rip. It's a great number. Probably my 3rd favorite number, 10.
Perfect.
It goes 8, 23, and 10 are my top 3 numbers. So I would recommend getting in the next diamond single and double because there's a 75% chance the next single is not the Brock Bowers. And I know what happens very often, Rip. So I'm going to warn these guys ahead of time. There are customers that will often have all 8 spots selected in their cart. As soon as the helmet doesn't come out, they buy all 8 spots. So only way to get in is buying your spots first before someone does do that selection. So 10 coming up in the jerseys, 10 clicks as well. Maybe we can have number 10 in this break. A 10 football player. Trying to think who was number 10. I thought of Deshaun Jackson, but I think he got pulled already in the series. He was a secondary headliner. Eli Manning would be photoed, but there's got to be some good 10s. So good luck, guys. 10 clicks. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, Brian Nagy has the NFC North. Willard Johnson has the NFC South, NFC East. Timothy Edgett, NFC West. Eric Burns, AFC North. Timothy Edgett, AFC South. Eric Burns, AFC East. And Timothy, AFC West. So Timothy has box number mojo and closer magic on his side. Willard has new customer mojo. Brian has single spot mojo. But Eric Burns has rip mojo. So let's see what mojo we got here. There's mojos to be had around, Rip.
Mojo Jojo.
All right, box 10. Box 10. It is the closer magic and box number mojo that wins out. One of the best receivers in the league, Nico Collins on the Texans jersey. Now, he was top 5 in receiving yards per game last year. He literally turned that Charger game around in the playoffs. The Texan offense was struggling. They couldn't get it going. They found Nico Collins. They found the end zone. And the rest of that game was history. Nice hit right there. Proof that we can all get along, Rip. Michigan receiver with an Ohio State quarterback.
How about that?
How about that?
We're all professionals.
Nico Collins. Great job, Timothy. Great job indeed on the Collins jersey. All righty, we'll get this one folded up.
Oh, man, it's headliner o'clock in here.
Yeah, it's been all headliners so far, seemingly, except for when it comes to the big ones, Brock Bowers and Tom Brady. But those are just on deck.
Still hiding.
Hey, number 12. I know it's a Texan jersey, but it's got Patriot color vibes. Do we have some foreshadowing? I know your teacher's watching the show, Rip, right?
Perhaps. Hello, Mrs. Drews.
What's up, Mrs. Drews? She's like, I'm so proud of you, Rip. You're on that awesome program, Ultimate Autographs.
I hope she plays the shows for the current AP English classes.
Inspiration.
Look, this could be you one day.
Great Rip comment, a Brady number, not 10, but awesome.
There you go.
Yeah, so actually, Tom Brady technically was number 10 in college.
Yep.
Brady was 10 on Michigan, Timothy. So the theme fits.
It does.
Nico Collins, 12. Nice hit right there on the Nico jersey.
Still a viable bit.
Well, technically we pulled Nico, but that's okay.
Nico.
We'll stretch. We'll stretch. As Hawk Harrelson said, stretch.
Stretch.
Get on back there. Stretch. Shout out to Hawk Harrelson.
Second time he's been brought up today.
Is that
Mike
right?
brought him up.
Legend.
Yeah.
I love Hawk Harrelson. If you're a White Sox fan, you love Hawk Harrelson. Most people do. Some hate him, but I'm a lover, not a hater, Rip. That's how I am.
Same.
All right, so we got ourselves the Diamond single coming up, number 7. We got Marisa Dombey, Tom Kozich, Ryan Garcia, and the Hamblin man, James Hamblin.
Who, by the way, big shout out to James Hamblin. James Hamblin, as it were. This sweetheart gifted me a Javon Curse Gators helmet.
How about that? That's awesome.
Gorgeous. It's already displayed proudly in my home.
Drop me a box number, guys. Diamond single number 7. First come, first serve on that box number. Wheel times 1, says the Hamblin man. All right, so I'm going to go to the picker wheel. We have 9.
Salud.
Ooh, thank you, sir. 9, 11, 13, and 18. And if this is not the Brock Bowers, I would hurry up. There you go. Yeah, his college number on his NFL number. Absolutely. Great player. Absolutely, Tim. Very, very cool, my man. So 9, 11, 13, and 18 here. All right, let's spin that wheel.
Spin
That wheel. Looks like we're going to have former Florida Gator quarterback for you, Shane Matthews, number 9.
Okay.
Also former Bear Shane Matthews. So 9 is coming up. 1 in 4 chance at the Brock Bowers here. 3 in 4 chance it's not Brock Bowers. If you're playing the odds, you're in the next break already, Rip. So let's see here. Marisa down to James. Good luck, ladies and gents. That's Brock. Brock Bowers, that is.
Rock and roll.
Ooh, Brock and roll. I like that. 7, 8, 9, and 10 clicks. If it is Brock Bowers, it's the queen in the break room, Marisa Dombey in the AFC West. James Hamblin has the NFC North. Ryan Garcia, NFC South, NFC East. James Hamblin, NFC West, AFC North. Tom Kozich, AFC South. James Hamblin, AFC East. And Marisa Dombey in the AFC West. I'll try to slide this way, too. See, you weren't here in the old studio. It was a whole different system in the old studio. It was always you put it on this side for the producer, and now we're getting used to change here.
Well, it's a new day.
It still takes me a while.
It's a new day.
I think you just started right when we had the new studio, a little bit afterwards. Yep. We were like week 1 or 2 of the new studio. All right. Is it Brock time? Is it Brocktober come early? Ooh, it's a clean helmet. It's one of my favorite standard helmets in the game. Big country, big personality,
Ooh.
talented receiver.
Hey, yo.
Xavier Leggett on the Panther Authentic. Ryan Garcia, NFC South. You got Leggett in the house. So you know what that means, Rip. That means 3 boxes left. Brock Bowers is still left.
Still in play.
You might want to buy out the Diamond Double. 2 in 3 chance he's in that Diamond Double. Plus you get 1 more helmet, Rip. And we're looking at roughly $1,700 to buy out the double. That Brock Bowers lid is close to that in value. If not, you tack on the second authentic. Money-wise, if you win Brock Bowers and the other helmet, you will more than pay for your break spot. So if you're lucky, 2 in 3 chance, 2 in 3 chance to profit if you buy out that double right now. Obviously, if you don't get the Bowers, then you wouldn't profit. But hey, odds are good. You're good, my man? So who's going to get that double here? Nice thanks, says Ryan Garcia. Great job, Rye. Great start here in the UA Live break room. Ryan Garcia making moves and making things happen here. So Bowers in the final 3 boxes. Let's get that one done sooner rather than later. We'll pull it, obviously. The sooner we pull it, the sooner we get to a new series with fresh headliners here in the UA Live break room. Nice hit, though, Ryan, on that clean Panther Authentic. Very, very clean Authentic. All right, I'll put this one back. Got to make concessions somewhere. I'll put this one back in the box. And we shall see what we're rolling with next here. I'm assuming it's going to be the diamond. And I want to see if someone took me up on my offer to buy out the double, because that is something that could happen. Looks like George got in the double, so you can't buy out the double. George got his spot in already. 7 to go in that double box break. 7 to go. And then the single box break is 8 to go. So 1 in 3 chance the next box we open is the Brock Bowers, this custom sick-looking speed flex. NFL rookie record for receiving yards last season, more than 1,000. Look, I cannot guarantee this, guys, but if it's not a one of one, it's one of few. I've never seen that exact helmet before in the break room, and I've been here for about 4 years at UA. So that's definitely a lid that is extremely, extremely rare. The Brock Bowers Speed Flex with the skulls coming out, with that sick visor. I mean, look at this thing. Look at this helmet. This is just breathtaking, guys. It almost looks like snakeskin or desert, like ground on that one. I don't even know how to describe that, but it is literally stunning. Autographed by Brock Bowers, authenticated, of course, a custom Raider lid. Now, this is one that I cannot wait to see in person. Just a terrific, terrific lid on Brock Bowers. So who's going to get in there? Let's take a peek at how the breaks are moving for the Diamonds. 6 to go now in that double box break. And where's the single at? Single is still 8 to go in the single. Okay. I don't know, guys. Sometimes here's the best strategy in the break room. I would buy 1 spot in the single and buy 1 spot in the double. That way you are in the break. The Brock Bowers comes out for sure. Cannot guarantee that the Bowers will be in the single or double. But if you're in both, you will be guaranteed a chance to be in the break that the Bowers does, in fact, come out in. So that's just a thought. Food for thought if you guys want to do that and get that sick Bowers Speed Flex. Once we get the Bowers done, think the next step. 3 spots to go in the quad. 3 spots to go in the 1 and 4 double box. We still have this awesome Tom Brady, worth north of $3,000, the greatest quarterback of all time. Tom Brady, next move here in the 1 and 4 after we get that diamond double done. So who wants a Brock Bowers? Any Raider fans out there besides Bobby Ward? 5 to go now in that double box, the goal line stand. And still nobody in the single. All right, nobody in the single yet. We have 3 boxes left, 4 spots to go in the double. We have, what did we just do, actually? I forgot to take it off the ticker.
Diamond.
Let me see the box.
Wait, no, single.
9. So Bowers is either in 11, 13, or 18 rip. The double's getting close, but no one's in the single yet. This is a cautionary tale I'm about to tell. If Cole is watching, please cover your ears. Cole, I apologize. Monday night, Rip. We had a massive show Monday night. We were chasing like crazy in the diamonds. Cole was buying out the doubles, the quads, but he did not get in the single. Oh. He was chasing the Derrick Henry Chrome Flex, and Henry went in the single.
That's where it went.
So that happens much more than you would imagine. So all the guys getting in the double, don't forget the single, guys. Don't forget that single box where that Brock Bowers could still be in.
Well, and as they say in sports, you know, the thrill of victory just doesn't hit as hard without the agony of defeat.
Right?
You know?
Well, Cole made up for it. Last time he got the Randy Moss Chrome.
Cole.
So it came back around.
To make up for it.
It came back around for Cole last night. 3 spots to go in that double box. We are knocking on that door. 3 lone spots left. Jeff, Robert, James, Bradley, George, all jumping in. All those guys with 1 spot each. Who's going to join them? All those wonderful customers with 1 spot each.
The water's fine.
Mm-hmm. So, let's get it. By the way, I'm guessing Rob Finch will also be in that black and blue half and half here with 6 boxes left and the hutch still left, right,
He
Rip?
was the one that started banging that drum in the 9 o'clock show for that Black and Blue. And look, Rob, you are a certified influencer, my friend. It didn't get done without you. So
Here's a smart customer.
you have some weight. You have some weight in the room. Let's
Just
put it
like
that way.
Robert, we got some smartness in the break room. Timothy just won a Nico Collins. He's hot in the break room. He got in that single. He's like, look, the double might have Bowers, it might not. Let me get my spot in the single so no one buys it out. So
cover your
single is
bases.
7 to go. Got to cover your bases in the diamonds.
Speaking of single, yeah, Timothy Ajette was just like, you know what? You're right. It could happen there.
It could happen in the single. Hey, how about this? I just bet against the White Sox. And D-backs 2-run homer in the first. Got D-backs minus 1.5, Rip. Let's go. Arizona,
All right,
baby.
Let's go Zona. All right. I spent some time in the desert.
All right. I got a parlay going. White Sox or D-backs minus 1.5 and Pirates Brewers under 6.5 total runs. Paul Skeen's pitching today.
Oh well, that's
So give me the under.
that's some smart betting right there, Kamen.
So smart betting right now is getting in those breaks. 3 to go in that double box for the Bowers and 7 to go in that single box. Here we go. More orders coming in. James Hamblin jumping in. James getting the double down to 2 to go. 2 to go in the double box. Man, I feel honored James Hamlin's in our show. I thought he was just a Ricky and Robbie groupie.
Oh,
But he's here. He's here.
James and I have had our breaks in our time, but yeah, you know, I mean,
think
hey.
he's a morning show guy and a You After Dark show guy. Because
Okay.
most of our big customers play the 6 p.m. show usually, but some guys have a different schedule and they gravitate to different shows. I don't usually have the pleasure with James Hamlin in my show. I don't work a lot of the early shows,
I'll
except
tell
for
you.
Wednesdays.
Enjoy it.
Hammy, I'm going
Ham's the
13,
best.
says Jeff. Jeff is saying box 13, lucky 13 for the Brock Bowers. Now, Seabass jumping in, Sebastian Flores, putting us at 1 lone spot to go. I just get real busy most of the time, says Hammy. Haha. What's up, boys? What's up, James? And it's box 11, says Jeff. Well, if Jeff is going 13 and James is going 11, I'm just going to go 18 then. Just be different. And say Bowers is an 18. But he's going wheel. Okay, well, we'll see who gets the numbers in first. This will be a race to the wheel or the box numbers. A race to fill up the break, too. 1 spot to go in that diamond double box. 1 lone spot to go. Get those spots, ladies and gents. Let's see that magic. Magic in the break room, Rip. I love magic. Magic is good.
You go see any live magic at all?
Yeah, I did recently.
Oh, really?
Actually, first time ever seeing live magic. I went like 2 months ago, maybe-ish.
Ooh, where at?
Oh, God. It's the famous Chicago club. You probably know it. I'm
'Cause-
blanking on what it's called.
Well, I live right down the street from the Chicago Magic Lounge.
Yes, that's where I went.
Oh, well, you were right down the street from me.
I
Kamen.
want to talk to you.
Oh, dude.
I'm trying to think if that was when you were hired or not. It might have been right when you got hired.
Right around March?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
It wasn't March. It was late March because it was March Madness going on at the time.
hey, well, next time you know.
Yeah.
Hit me up. We'll,
it was very cool.
We can, hang out over at Carol's or any of the other billion great places in Andersonville.
Awesome. Yeah. It was the
Absolutely.
Magic Lounge. Yeah.
Well, there you go.
You've been there, I'm guessing, then?
I have not been there.
Oh, it's very cool.
I know. I'm right down the street.
Very cool. Internet
I
is
hear
pumping
great things.
today. You better be ready, JA. So these guys, they're going to race here. We are sold out. Diamond Double 11 sold out. Diamond Double 11, go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers. First come, first serve. Who's the fastest of them all?
Hammy.
It's Jay Hammy. But Jeff August got in as well. 2 boxes.
Photo finish.
11 and
Oh, it
13. They're both in.
It works.
11 and 13. Both gentlemen are in. Thank you, guys. Jay Hammy and Jay August. He says, OMG, no wheel. No wheel. Wheel's a loser. No wheel in here. So 11 and 13 coming up. Looking for Mr. Bowers here in the break room. The skies have opened. I was being nice today, says Jay Hammy. How about that? Being a generous guy here, not going with the wheel. All right, generosity. Box 11. I'm going to say they're both wrong, Rip, just because that's just how it always happens. when two guys are on it, it's the opposite. Hoping Kamen will put me in the AFC West. Hey, Jay Hammy, I have a little secret for you, my man. It's the wheel. You got to pray to the randomizer gods. I don't control the wheel. Rip doesn't control the wheel. Dom doesn't control the wheel. Ricky doesn't control it. Robbie doesn't control it. It's the randomizer gods. You know, you pray to your God, right? Religious people, right? Pray to the randomizer gods if you want the AFC West, right? That's what you want to do. Or it's not an either. It's possible, Jeff. That's why I always say cover your bases, get in the single box break as well. So 4, 5, 6. I don't need this Ricky luck today, all right? LOL, all right. Wait, Ricky, I found out that whenever I bet when Dom's my co-host, I lose. When I bet with Ricky in the room, I win. So Ricky's been lucky for me personally.
Ricky takes gambling more seriously than anyone that I know personally.
Yes. Although he does a better job of investing less than I do. So he's one of those small bettors, but he's very, very serious with the sheets. 9 clicks. 10th and final click. Could be the AFC West. Could be a 2 and 3 chance at Brock Bowers. And it's Bradley Williams here. Bradley, 2 and 3 chance, my man. At that Brock Bowers. NFC North, Jeff August looking for a Packer hit. Rob Finch in the NFC South. Brian Maresca, bear down, baby. Brian in the NFC East. James Hamblin, NFC West. George Williamson, AFC North. Sebastian Flores, AFC South. James Hamblin, AFC East. And then AFC West is Bradley Williams. Only 2 days away from Luna's birthday here, Bradley. Looking for a awesome hit. All right. Box 11. The Dante Culpepper box. The Phil Simms box. What do we got at 11 here? Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Well, Jeff, he shouldn't put that out there. This might be even better than Brock Bowers for our guy, Jeff.
Oh.
How about Jordy Nelson on the Packer Authentic? You eat your words, Jeff August. You eat those words, buddy. Super Bowl champion, terrific receiver, former Pro Bowler, one of Rodgers' best targets, Jordy Nelson.
That's
he
the
says
diamonds.
Nice.
That's the diamonds,
That's the
baby.
diamonds, man.
That's what I'm talking about.
Awesome lid right there on Jordy. I'm sorry, was that box 11? That was box 11. Yes, box 11. I know we'll get some better labels for the next series as well, but you can see it right there, 11 of 30. Jay Hammy calling, a headliner-worthy name for Jeff August.
Yes.
Jordy Nelson. Hammy #1 box caller, says Jeff August, right? By the way, Jordy Nelson, ironically, also a Raider Rip. He was a Raider as well, but more well known for his time with the Green Bay Football Packers. All right, Jeff. I mean, hitting your favorite squad, Rip, that's as good as a headliner, right?
Yeah.
As good as a headliner. That is his first real box call. So I think there's a petition going around right now, signed by Jeff August. Only allow James Hamlin to call out box numbers. Because every time Jeff's called a number, every time James has called a number, Jeff has won a Packer.
Huh.
So it's one of those petitions going around in the break room. So guys, 1 in 2 chance that we see the Brock Bowers next. 1 in 2 chance that we don't. So how lucky are you feeling, right? You might want to get in that single box break, right?
Might want to do it right now.
I'm just saying.
I'm not saying. I'm just saying.
We have what? Single box break is 7 to go right now. Frank Gore, 49er and 13, says Jeff. James is a Niner fan. Maybe get him a Frank Gore. Fred Warner could be a secondary headliner. Could be really good. Hey, you're coming at the right time, Nicolette. I don't know if you've been listening or this is just a coincidence, but we have 2 boxes left and Brock Bowers is left. So you might want to stick around.
Yeah.
You are coming at the right time. If we don't get it in this box, the single's going to sell out pretty darn quickly, for sure.
This could be the Bauer Hour.
Bauer Hour.
Bauer's Hour.
The 1 p.m. hour, the Bauer Hour in the break room. Never before seen helmets. Brock Bowers, never seen that lid in our break room before. Let's see. 50% chance it's in here. We got ourselves Bradley Williams on the edge of his seat. Bradley's hoping for Brock. We do have a nice authentic coming up. Although there is no cloth bag, it is a nice lid. It is a nice lid. It is a former MVP, the 1991 MVP, the Terminator, Thurman Thomas.
Oh, very nice.
To James Hamblin. So James calls out a box for Jeff.
My
Jeff
goodness.
calls out a box for Jeff. Then we become best friends. Jeff and James became best of friends now in the break room.
Boy, oh
Calling
boy.
box numbers for each other. But no Brock Bowers. That's coming up here momentarily, Rip.
We'll talk about the Mutual Admiration Club right here.
Uh-huh. So we got sold out in the single.
Yep,
So
that's
single is sold out. The Brock Bowers is coming up. And then we get brand new diamonds with brand new headliners. I believe this is the one with Peyton Manning coming up next.
it's pretty sick. I gotta
Yes, Peyton
that
Manning
ready,
will
but
be
here
in the
we
break
go.
room here momentarily.
Oh, that was
So
two.
let's go. Save the best for last, Rip. Took about 30 minutes longer than I expected. I was targeting 1 p.m., but we got to the same journey seeing the Brock Bowers helmet.
We got there.
What's up, Jared Menzer? I got breaking news in the break room. Breaking news in the break room, Jared Menzer. The Brady is still left in the 1 and 4. Brady's Speed Flex, somehow, I don't know what happened, but the Brady helmet is in fact left, not to mention the Ortiz bat, Jared Menzer. Sorry there, Bradley, as well. Feel for you, buddy. But the single is coming up next. LOL, Jared decides to show up now. He's here. Hey, better late than never, man. Diamond single is ready. Don't need a box number, Rip, because it's the last box in the series. So
All right,
without
getting these
further
names
ado,
in.
guys,
I'll go grab that.
I like to randomize. I know some guys like to mix it up where they'll open up the box first and randomize, but I'm a traditionalist, Rip. I randomize anyway, like normal. So we'll randomize, and whoever gets the AFC West is snagging that Brock Bowers here in the break room. Let's Brock. So, Wheel says Jay Hammy. Well, okay, 1 box left. Sure, Wheel. 18 is coming up. And then brand new diamonds with brand new headliners, guys. Rip's got that list ready to go. About to be ready to go,
Coming
excuse
up.
me. And then the break is coming up for you guys. Timothy Edgett, Cole Cardemark. Speaking of the devil, James Hamlin, Chris Millard, and Steven Reljak. Good luck, guys.
Let's go. Let's get it. Here we go. Oh, let me get the box.
Let's get the box. We know it's Bowers. We know it's glorious. We're about to be flexing here in the break room. Flexing with the Brock. Look at that presentation. You make Vanna White look like not doing her job.
Eat my shorts, Vanna White.
Right? Rip is the Rio Vanna White.
Yeah. Wait, what?
All right, 10 clicks. 10 clicks, guys. We got ourselves 10 clicks on the way. Who's going to get the AFC West? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You know I'm doing it to you. I'm sorry, James. Pause for dramatic effect. 9 clicks. 10th and final click. Cole in the house. What's up, Cole? In the 11th hour, Cole jumping in.
Man.
He's going to snag that beautiful, beautiful Brock Bowers. Let's open up the box, make sure. Box 18 of 30 coming up. Looking for the Bowers. It's a pretty heavy box. We got the cloth bag. Let's see here. Let's see. If you thought this helmet looked cool on the graphic or the video,
Which I did.
in person, it's even better.
Oh, my God.
Brock Bowers on the Speed Flex.
Ah!
Holy moly, look at those skulls. It's skulls and
Exercise the
crossbones.
demons.
Love the skin feel to it.
Ooh, it's got skin
NFL
feel?
rookie record for receiving yards by a tight end. Spin this bad boy around. That Brock Bowers helmet is to die for.
Get you a helmet that has skin feel.
Right?
What?
Cole with what? 2 spots in that break? The guy paid about $200. This lid worth 7 to 8 times more that, give or take. Money well spent, Cole. The best rookie tight end, maybe the best tight end in football. I'm a Travis Kelce guy. I love Travis Kelce. Love George Kittle. They're getting older. The future. Brock Bowers, baby.
Heard it here.
Now, how about that? How about that? Save the best for last. That is what I'm talking about, Cole. And you see, the break room comes back around. Cole had a bad beat on Monday night. Bad beat with the Derrick Henry chase. Last night gets the Randy Moss. Today, he gets the Brock Bowers. So if you have a bad beat, like Bradley, for example, had a bad beat in the last break, maybe Friday for Bradley, 6/27, Luna's birthday, the break room does come back around, Rip. It always does. It always does. Awesome helmet there, Brock Bowers. And Ken, I'm talking about the best tight ends right now. Rob Gronkowski, obviously one of the all-time greats. Gronk, not currently in the league. And Brock Bowers is in the league, though. All right, new diamonds, new headliners, Rip.
Coming up.
New diamonds, new headliners, guys. Let's keep the party going here in the break room. I like this new series because it actually has been a hot minute since our last Peyton Manning. We got a new big spender in the room, Scott Freed. You know Scott?
Yes.
Scott Freed is a Colts fan. He'll be very happy to know what's going on in the break room with the Peyton Manning, right?
Indeed.
That's in this series, right? The Diamonds? I think it's the Manning. I know there's a vault or a diamond coming. I think it's the one with Manning.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
perfect.
wow. Yes, it is.
It's a sick Peyton Manning.
Okay.
It's a sick Peyton Manning. So we'll show that off here in a second in the brand new diamonds. Ken, we got the GOAT, Tom Brady. You already know, actually. You're in the 1 and 4. We got a Brady Speed Flex. Could be our next chase in that 1 and 4 series, guys. With only 15 boxes left, Tom Brady. All right, Brock Bowers. This is, without question, the hit of the show.
Yeah.
Probably even the hit of the day. It's unique. It's unique, man. It's an awesome, awesome lid. All right, let me refresh the break page here. Rip is about to get those diamonds up. So I'll show off that Brady, and then we'll show off the new diamonds when we get there. All right, so we pulled the Brock Bowers. The next chase, which is, let's be completely honest, Mahomes, Josh Allen, even Peyton Manning all those years, Drew Brees, everybody is chasing this dude, Thomas Edward Brady, right? The greatest quarterback of all time. I objectively think that Patrick Mahomes will put up better numbers, could have, a better resume, but I don't know about 7 championships. And they look at championships, Rip, as the ultimate prize in football. 7 championships for Brady. I don't know if we'll ever see that ever again by a player, right? Crazy Lid says Rob Finch. Which one, Rob? Are you talking about the Bowers, the Brady, or the Manning coming up here in the room?
Yeah, you got to specify.
There's a lot of crazy lids right now in the UA Live break room. Heck yeah, that Bowers is sweet. Was in a meeting and just saw, says Cole. There you go. Yeah, forget work. Hop out of the meeting, get your spots, and get yourself the Brock Bowers. So let's see that Brady helmet. Also, speaking of helmets, we have the Marshall Faulk Chrome in the black and blue half and half. If Brian Goner or Joseph Vitagliano are out there, guys, we're happy to move you to 2 spots in a double, 4 spots in a single, because that quad is 6 to go right now in that B&B. So great job, Cole, on the Brock Bowers here in the break room. And just like that, the diamonds have come and gone.
Full circle. Well,
Active?
Lucky for us, we don't have to wait much longer. In just a brief moment, let me get all these squared away.
Make them active?
Making them active now.
All right. Well, look at those new diamonds here in a second, guys. Brand new diamond series with brand new headliners. I am dying with anticipation to see what these diamonds are all about, Rip.
Gorgeous.
Shine bright like a diamond. All authentic helmets, too, in the diamonds. The best of the best. All right, here's that new series. We have the single up, we have the double up, we have the quad up. Here's the brand new series. We have a Peyton Manning Rip Speed Flex, Justin Jefferson Winter Warrior, my boy Warren Moon on the STS Speed Flex, Colts fans, Edgerrin James, double up James and Manning in the AFC South, Jamar Chase, Terrell Davis Authentics, AJ Brown, Bijan Robinson. That helmet is nuts. Look at that Antonio Gates. Hey, Cole. Hey, Cole. What's up, Cole? Charger fan. Look at that Gates. Look at that Mike Evans Speed Flex. Let's take a closer look at some of these helmets. Oh, my.
Yeah.
Oh, my. Now, we get a ton of Brady, ton of Mahomes, ton of Josh Allen, ton of Drew Brees. I'm not saying he's rare, because rare is not the right word, but he's medium rare.
Comes in waves.
We don't get a ton of Peyton Manning in the room. Beautiful blue visor, incredible speed flex right there. For me, at the current moment, the second best quarterback of all time. I think Mahomes will pass him. He's almost there already. But if Mahomes retires tomorrow, my all-time list is Brady 1, Manning 2.
For all of these things, Mahomes has the runway.
Yes.
He's got the time and he's got the talent. It's just a matter of actually seeing it come through. But here we are. Look at this. This is insane. This is
sick.
beautiful.
And
Absolutely gorgeous.
You know, we have this thing called in sports these days, when it comes to voting for these awards, though, it's called a voter fatigue grip.
Yes.
And Peyton Manning has 5 MVPs, which is the most ever. Mahomes, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, these guys maybe could deserve it. We'll see what happens. But NFL and all sports love narratives. His record, 5 MVPs, in my opinion, will never get broken. It's just never going to happen. 5 MVPs, I say the best regular season quarterback ever, Peyton Manning. So we got Manning and Brady both in the break room as we speak. Brady in the 1 and 4, Manning in the diamonds. Here's one for Cole. This is perhaps aesthetically even better looking than the Peyton Manning or Tom Brady. That beautiful blue chrome Antonio Gates. Most receiving touchdowns ever by a tight end. Not Gronk, not Gonzalez, not Kelsey. Antonio Gates, Rip. Awesome lid right there on that chrome speed flex. And what the heck is this? Here's one I've never seen in the break room. A matte silver Bijan Robinson speed flex.
Whiz.
I've worked here for almost 4 years now, Rip. I've never seen that Peyton Manning helmet, and I've never seen that Falcon helmet. And I'm a sucker for chromes and Peyton Manning, but aesthetically, the Bijan Robinson might take the cake. Look at that thing.
That's frosty. It's crisp.
Oh.
It is, jeez, a whiz. That is hard as heck, too.
Uh-huh.
Like, that's some, like, biker stuff right there.
That's a tough lid right
Is
there.
that a red ink used for the signature, too?
Yes, red ink on the silver helmet there, Bijan Robinson. We have secondary headliners, Drake London, Ricky Williams, CJ2K. Guys, the best time to play this break, in the double and quad especially, is early on in the break, right? You can double up Peyton Manning, Edgerrin James. You can double up, let's see here. What else do we have to double up? NFC South, you can get 2 speed flexes. The Bijan Robinson speed flex and the Mike Evans speed flex combined, Rip, north of $2,000. Get them both in the NFC South. You can double up Antonio Gates with Terrell Davis in the AFC West. Talk about a double up right there. So really good lids here. Really good opportunities in the new diamonds, the challenge flag. I challenge you guys to get in this break. So AFC South, get that South, baby. No doubt about it, Jeff August. The South is awesome. No bad divisions out there. We already got a person bought in. The singles got action already in that new Diamond Series. So we'll go till 2 o'clock no matter what, Rip. If the breaks are busy, could be 2:15, could be 2:30. We'll see what happens here, but minimum 2 o'clock here in the break room this afternoon. So we have 16 minutes to get these breaks going. I will go ahead and refresh the break room with a top to bottom rundown. And the chase is the black and blue. So if you want to chase wheel spin, get in that black and blue. So we'll start with the top. We just went over this, but let's take one more peek. Never hurts to peek again, Rip. Brand new diamonds, 30 boxes, 10 photo headliners, top 2 or 3 quarterback ever, Manning, top 5 tight end Antonio Gates, top 3 running back today Bijan, top 2 receivers in the game Jettas and Chase, Hall of Fame running backs Davis and James, A.J. Brown, a future Hall of Famer, then Warren Moon, obviously Hall of Fame quarterback, one of my favorites. 10 photo headliners, 13 total with these secondary names, 13 and 30 chance in the diamond helmets. Practice squad. We did what? We did a practice squad single earlier, and we pulled the Myles Garrett. So we have 8 boxes left, 4 headliners left. The 2 best receivers of this generation, Devontae Adams and Tyreek Hill, on 2 extremely clean helmets in the practice squad. Speaking of awesome receivers, Hall of Famer Steve Largent, and then great safety Rodney Harrison, 4 and 8 chance at a headliner in the practice squad. 1 and 4 guys, half confirmation. Tom Brady Speed Flex is still left. 15 boxes left. The most expensive helmet in the break room, in the ballpark of $3,000 or so. The GOAT quarterback, 7-time Super Bowl champion on a never-before-seen helmet. Never seen that one rip in my 4 years. New military style Tom Brady Speed Flex. Boston area fans, David Ortiz, the GOAT DH perhaps. Erling Haaland soccer ball, one of the best goal scorers in the world. We have the beautiful Shaq secondary headliner still out there. One of the most well-known athletes, one of the best centers ever, one of the best entertainers ever, Shaq. Chris Chelios, a hockey legend, played forever, Mr. Chelios did. We got ourselves Ronald Acuna Jr., one of the best baseball players in the game right now. Dame Time, one of the most clutch players in the league for the NBA. 8 headliners in 15 boxes. We got ourselves still out there in the vault. 3 boxes left. We got a vault key plus 3 helmets here. Awesome, awesome series in the vault. Black and blue half and half. We're down to 6 boxes left, 5 headliners left. The Marshall Faulk Chrome Speed Flex, Hall of Fame running back. Pair that with the best lefty quarterback ever, Steve Young. Colts Nation, AFC South, Edgerrin James, 2-time NFL leader in rushing yards, with Peyton Manning as his quarterback, by the way. Still led the league in rushing yards twice. Aiden Hutchinson Speed Flex, you said it earlier, Rip, could be the deep boy, could be the comeback player of the year. That'll be in a very expensive autograph for years to come. Pair that with Josh Jacobs in the NFC North. That is very, very cool. Then we got ourselves mini helmets. I know Eric's looking for these. 4 minis left, 1 headliner. Eric Dickerson on that beautiful mini. NFL's single season rushing record holder, 2,105 rush yards, Eric Dickerson. Jersey break is 8 to go. Plenty of headliners left. Your boy Jason Taylor, Rip. LaShawn McCoy. The coach Mike Ditka, Fred Warner, the best linebacker in the game, and Frank Gore left in the jerseys. So Silver Flower, I'll give you the odds breakdown right now. So first off, there is a rules and guidelines page here. You can read more about our rules, more information, but I'll give you the 411. So most of our breaks, Silver Flower, NFL divisional breaks. So it's 8 divisions, NFC North, all the way down to the AFC West. If you buy 1 spot in a break, you have a 1 in 8 chance to win. You buy 2 spots, 2 in 8 chance. We have double box breaks, quad box breaks. A double box break, 2 boxes come out. Hence why the double costs twice as much as the single. So you would have 2 1 in 8 chances if you're in with 1 spot in a double box break. Now the 1 in 4, the one you're in, is a multi-sport break. So we have the football category, the baseball category, the basketball category, then the everything else category, which is, could be hockey, could be soccer, could be NASCAR, could also be entertainment as well. Basically everything that's not football, baseball, or basketball. So every spot you buy in the 1 in 4, you have a 1 in 4 chance to win. Every spot you buy in the 8-spot NFL breaks, 1 in 8 chance to win. So for example, he's in the 1 in 4 double. He's got 2 1 in 4 chances to win because 2 boxes come out in that double box. So hopefully that makes sense. Always here to answer any questions for our customers. I do often say this, and I mean this, Rip. I wish we can give all our customers wins. But unfortunately, if that were the case, you and I would not have jobs.
That is true.
You can't win with every spot you buy because, these are worth a lot more than, winning with every spot. So hopefully that makes sense. A rip will come through for those minis, says Eric Burns,
That's
right? So we got some action in the vault double, 7 to go. Vault single, 5 to go. Minis are 4 to go. Let's get a diamond done in the new series. That one is 7 to go in the single, then 8 to go in the double and the quad. Also, Rip, we do have 1 and 4, 3 to go in each of them.
Yes.
And you know what? Halfway there's the magic number. We get one more spot taken in the single, one more spot taken in the double, one more spot taken in the quad. That break will happen. And I know it's a little bit higher price point per spot, but I'm going to clarify something about this 1 and 4.
Yes, please.
$203 a spot, but if you buy one spot in the single, it's like buying 2 spots in a diamond break, which is roughly the same price.
It's like concentrated. It's like
Yes.
a constant. It's break by concentrate.
Yes, it's a 1 in 4 chance to win. Obviously, the best odds you get in the break room. If you buy one spot, there's no break we offer that you have a better chance to win than the 1 in 4. And, the best lid in the room is the Tom Brady, arguably.
Yes.
My favorite is Peyton Manning because I'm a Manning fan. But value-wise, Tom Brady is the best lid in the room.
Yes.
Ortiz, the best baseball item. Erling Haaland, one of the best young soccer players. Hulk Hogan, such a wrestling icon. Shaq in the secondary headliners. Acuna, Dame Time, Chris Chelios. That 1 in 4 is loaded.
Shaq, I think, is going to be in the next WWE game or the next download.
Makes sense.
So he might be in wrestling for all we know.
Shaq is the great entertainer, man.
Yeah.
He's one of the most entertaining personalities in all of sports. Shaquille O'Neal. So,
Dropping the mic.
what do you guys think? We'll go till 2 o'clock at least, no matter what. If we're like 1 or 2 spots to go, we'll keep going. Otherwise, we'll regroup for the 3 p.m. show and get those breaks moving. Jerseys. So jerseys, we have Shea. We have Jason Taylor, LaShawn McCoy, Mike Ditka, and Fred Warner. The Blitz series, we have no headliners left. But the vault is like the diamonds, like the 1 in 4, high-end names no matter what. We do have a vault key, $100 left. One of those boxes, you get the vault key plus the helmet inside. So there is good stuff left in that Blitz. Minis and jerseys, Rip, you might be concerned that the headliners are gone. The vault, the diamonds, the 1 in 4, the half and half, the names are big regardless. So those are ones that I don't really worry about as much what's left. You should be playing them anyway, right? I should be playing those anyway.
I mean, if you need examples of the and more monsters that we've hit today,
Yes, hit me.
I mean, look no further. Well, in the first, we had Colston Loveland, who's a very high in demand right now. Let's see, Xavier Legette, mid country man, love that dude. He's got a high ceiling.
I think James Cook and Drake London last night were even better examples. So crazy.
Thurman Thomas, like you said, former MVP.
MVP.
Jordy Nelson.
Yeah.
Jordy Nelson unlisted.
Clean Packer helmet. The Aiden is still out there. Yes, sir. The Aiden Hutchinson Rob Finch is still available in that black and blue half and half on a Speed Flex, the Hutch. Come and get him, my man. Get that black and blue. Get the Hutch.
And we're not talking about a piece of furniture. This Hutch can move.
Uh-huh. Bundele, Save. I love that commercial. It's bundle and save, and they say Bundele, Save.
Ah.
You know what I'm talking about?
No.
It's an Aiden Hutchinson commercial.
I haven't
think
seen
it's a
this.
State Farm.
Okay.
Now look it up. It's pretty good.
Okay.
It's pretty funny.
They're usually pretty good with their athlete commercials.
So Chris can confirm, yes, he is, Rob. So, yeah, that half and half we're sleeping on a little bit as well. 5 headliners in 6 boxes. Steve Young, Marshall Falk, Edrin James, Aiden Hutchinson, and Josh Jacobs. 5 and 6 chance at a headliner in that one. And Drake London, by the way, again,
Yes.
he was 4th in the league in receiving yards last year. Not a headliner in the diamonds. Not a headliner in the half and half. Drake London would be a photoed headliner and a top 3 hit in the Jersey series. That's how much better the diamonds the half and half, the 1 and 4 are the best of the best in those breaks. The vault as well. Only big names in those series. So 5 minutes, guys. 5-minute warning. If we don't get that black and blue closed up by 2, there will be no wheel spin. While we wait, let's talk about hits of the show. So nice list here on the table. Drew Brees was the last show. We can actually kick him out, Rip. He doesn't count.
Get out of here,
Get
Drew.
out of here, Brees. For social media, I'll be honest, I'm doing one helmet and one helmet only.
Okay,
this one. This helmet is stunning.
Enough said.
Enough said. That is top dog. The other 3 are pretty close. Pretty close. Very, very close helmets. Very, very hard to say what the best is. But I'm going to go, it's my personal order. I'm going to go with this one for 2 reasons. 1, I'm a Bears fan. And 2, I think it's the coolest looking helmet of the top 3 up here. Bowers aside. The orange Urlacher. That is my number 2, Rip. That is just sharp lid.
It's sweet. It sticks out. It's a unique piece. It's got the Hall of Fame inscription on there, too.
Yeah?
Yeah, exactly.
Very nice.
This is actually my first chance to confront my
Bowers.
fears and look at it, actually.
3.
Oh, that is skin feeling.
God, I love both of these players.
It's very textured. This is incredible.
Like I said, I'm going to go 3 because of the smiley face, Myles Garrett. Look at that smiley face, Rip.
It's nice.
That's
It's
my
a
number
great touch.
3. And then
Second
McCoy
smiley
is
face
4.
we've had in a row for shows.
And LaShawn is 4.
Oh, they even got the stickers on the end of the chin straps.
I know, you see?
This is bells and whistles out the wazoo.
Rip is so obsessed with that helmet that I love it. I love it.
Yeah, Bowers far and away number 1. I think I gotta go. Yeah, Bowers, Urlacher, Garrett and Shady.
All right. Sounds like a good list. So we can put a single up Rob Finch if the guys in the quad want to move in the double or the single. We have 2 guys in the quad, Brian Goner, Joseph Vitagliano. If you're out there, guys, let us know. We can move you to 2 spots in a double or 4 spots in a single. With that said, we can't just move people without their authorization. So the reason why there's no single Rob Finch is because the quad is bought into, and there's actually, you know what? Why don't we do this? Let's try this, Rip. The double's not bought into yet, is it?
Let's see.
It's not.
Of the black and blue?
Yeah, let's put up a single instead. Take down the double, put up a single, Rob. We can help you out, brother. We can take the double down. We'll do 2 singles in that quad, or the guys in that quad could get, spots in a single or a double. We'll put up a single, Rob Finch, because the double is not bought into yet. That's a fair request. And we do have a jersey personal, I see, Rip.
Yes.
Patrick O'Sullivan. If you're watching, Patrick, let us know what jersey box number you would like. Otherwise, we'll wait till he comes in, maybe at 3 p.m. show. Patrick O'Sullivan. Let us know, Patrick.
Double is just been taken down.
So, Rob, the single's going up, my man. And you can jump in that single box break. Always taking care of our customers here in the room. You want a single? We'll give you a single, Rob Finch. Now, if the double was bought into, impossible. But hey, double's been up all show. No one's bought in. We can go with the single, Rip, and make it nice and easy for Rob Finch, who I know wants the Aiden Hutchinson Speed Flex. And I can't blame him one bit. We could also possibly, we can't move them, but we can see what happens. We can consider refunding maybe. Let's see what happens first in that single, and then we can reevaluate things in that black and blue. So 4 to go in that vault as well. That's getting close. And 4 to go in the mini double box break too. So a lot of breaks that are close. We get those down to 2 or 3. We'll keep going. Otherwise, those will be nice little breaks for the 3 p.m. show early on. Marisa jumping in. Thank you, Marisa. Got in the diamonds, got in the vault. She's got refined taste, Marisa.
Indeed.
She knows the good stuff in the break room. She knows all the good stuff. So, yeah, I think we'll leave these for the next show. Give us some momentum. Unless someone gets these closed up at the last minute. If you are getting your credit card out, please let me know. I'll hold off. But otherwise, Rip, this is pretty much the wrapping point. Final thoughts from you, man. Any final thoughts?
Absolutely fun show. Love a great diamond chase. Can't wait for the 3.
Awesome. Thank you, Rip, for co-hosting, producing, doing a great job as always. The best of job to the customers, guys. Thank you so much for watching, chatting, and buying. You guys know the drill. every single day, 9, 12, 3, and 6 p.m. Central Time on the Ultimate Autographs YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook channels. Buy your break spots on ultimateautographs.com. I'm dropping that link in the chat for you guys. We'll take a brief lunch break. Right back here at 3 p.m. Rip and I in 1 hour, guys. We'll see you soon.
Heck yeah.